think we forget that everyone has a breaking point in life, and that's not just a negative. You know, you have breaking points in life where it's a positive and you finally get past that boundary that you've been trying to accomplish for a while. But especially with, you know, the whole mental health awareness month, it's very much a topic that we should probably talk about. I don't think there's the typical saying, you know, if you don't have something nice to say, then don't say anything at all, or, you know, you don't judge someone else's life because you have no idea what they're going through, and all this kind of stuff. And I get it, like I get it. The difference is, here's my own personal viewpoint on it, and this is how I've practically lived my life for a while now, is that I don't expect anyone to do anything for me. I don't expect my family to always get me out of tough situations. I don't expect my friends to always be there. I don't expect my partner to be 100% the best person ever in my life. I expect them to be human, and I expect them to be honest and open. And if you have that sort of connection with people, the difference is if you put a lot of pressure on someone, that's why they have breaking points. Everyone has a breaking point. Everyone has that limit that they're willing to go up to until they snap, and then they don't take anymore. And unfortunately, we are very much living in a society which is kind of saying that you have to act like you don't have a problem. You have to act like you're big and tough and you're going to be fine. And that is true, but then at some points, go and find help. If you feel as though you cannot control what you're thinking or feeling anymore, then you may just need some help. So for me, my life has got easier now that I don't expect things out of people. I don't expect people to be amazing 100% of the time, because then, in a way, it's because I don't want them to do the same to me. That sounds selfish, and it's meant to. But I don't want people, I don't want my friends to always expect me to make everything okay, and I don't want my family to always think that I'm going to be the best daughter in the world, because then it allows me to live life a lot freer and a lot more happier, because I'm able to know that I can make these mistakes and learn from it and not be judged as harsh as some people do. Some people go through their entire lives feeling like they have to prove something to their family, to their friends, to their other half, to society, and you just don't. You just have to be yourself. And this is why we talk a lot about, you know, you push someone so far and there's a breaking point, and then when that person snaps, oh, you better watch out. But then we don't realise that there's a breaking point to success. There's a breaking point to someone actually doing well. And but the problem is that we expect them to do well. You know, like, it's one of those things. If someone trains to run for a marathon, you expect them to do well. But sometimes just getting up and going for a run can be the most difficult part of their day, maybe because they have underlying issues, or just because they just don't feel like it. That is an accomplishment. That is a breaking point, because they are doing something that they didn't think that they could do. Everyone has breaking points. It's life. Life is valleys and peaks and divots and roundabouts and everything. And it's just life, and it's why I found it easier to not ask anyone to expect anything out of me, so I don't expect anything out of anyone else. And to be honest, I'm able to be my truer self with them. So that's my little rant in the car on the iPhone. And this is another point as well, because I keep having people ask me this, because I have all the gear. I mean, it's actually in the boot of the car right now. I could have done this on my fancy 4K camera, and I've done it on my own iPhone just to prove a point for all these people who say that they can't start, or wait until I get that camera and then I'll start filming. no excuse. I'm doing it right now, 5 minutes in. Well, it says 5 minutes, I think, yeah. But yeah, enjoy your day. Be happy. Spread a little love.